Okay, we are here at Forex market. Let's analyze what's going on right now. We already need 30 minutes, like two candles formed in 15 minutes. Let's see what's going to happen. What's happening right now in weekly? RF is super bullish. Um, previous swing high has been taken. Yeah, you can clearly see this bullish. No, this bullish weekly primary pulling the price. Last week it's kind of not a decisional candle. Still, it's kind of accumulating here, like kind of accumulation or closing above or low. Well, to take the previous week high or previous week low, it's kind of not not a solid one, to be honest. Mm, previous week high and low, okay. Mm, this family gap still holding the price. It's weak, holding, pushing higher. It's keep on accumulating here. Let's move on to daily time frame. In daily, what's going on here? According to daily, it's after sweeping this level, like it's not even a clean sweep, tiny little sweep, accumulating kind of what happened here. All time high, change the state. internal liquidity taken, big displacement. So inside this range, we are like we have the clean bearish leg. Inside this leg, we need to be bearish. The price trading inside what? It's tapped the 50% level, rejecting. It's kind of accumulating here. And there is no fair value gap form. So obviously the draw is going to be lower in higher time frame. Okay. But if I want to mark the previous week high and low, it's already took the Friday low. Yeah. It's already took the Friday low. Fair value gap holding. So far it's holding. So we can expect lower prices to be honest. And big gap down. After sweep of this loads keep on going higher, pulling back to this level, to this inefficiency, then it's keep on going higher and pull back. Let's see. I expecting the draw is going to be higher, like to until till this point. Like this is going to be the internal buy side, and this is going to be the like fair value gap, which will help to push the price lower. But unfortunately, nothing happened. In 4 hours, no idea what's going on. It's kind of clean bearish leg, good pullback after this sweep. So we tap the 50% level of this whole swing and not clear out this high, kind of accumulating inside this range. Do we have any fair value up here? Here in 1 hour, to be honest, we don't have anything here, to be honest. Hmm. What's up? So we obviously not take this liquidity, go all the way up, 50% level of the whole swing inversion. That inversion holding the price, changing the state with displacement. As soon as its feed is low, entering this file, if it's keep on holding towards this point, then it's holding. So what you can really expect according to higher time frame, like from a daily perspective, I can look for this is our drawn liquidity. The drawn liquidity going to be lower. It should be this according to higher time frame. In lower time frame, what's going on right now? 1 hour, no idea. It's kind of after this week, big displacement, accumulation, expansion, pulling back to this fair value gap, pushing higher towards this extremely discounted fair value gap for bearish holding. Okay, this fell almost got ran through. Mm, Innovation, range. It seems that we can be bearish today. There's no point for me to go for bullish. Nothing is there for me to look up for besides this big gap down. Besides this big gap down, I don't have anything to say to go for sell. But the current order flow is bullish. Overall, major order flow is bearish. Currently, it's bullish. Let's see. This is bullish retracement. On for 10 minutes. What happening right now? What's happening right now? After this, push, kind of pulling back, inversion. As soon as it sweep this level, change the state. Okay. Big gap down. The gap down. Okay, let me measure that at 22. only to pip down, gap down, boom, swap this low, keep on sweeping this low. Um, and this value already got inversed or not? It's got inversed, not giving a change the state that I expected here. So the value gap in 15 minutes, it's still holding. I don't want to go to 1 minute. Right? There's no point of going to 1 minute. At 9 o'clock, I'm going to go to Nasdaq chat and all and see the price action what's going on in the market. That's very important, right? 1 p.m. we do have election like ECP president or Nugget speaks. BOE government Bailey speaks in 1:30 p.m. 1:30 in afternoon session we do have a news, especially red folder for today. Eurusd and GBP. There is no red folders for USD. Eh, not bad, not bad. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Okay, let's see. Hmm. So we got down. Liquidity has been keep on sweeping. We can see this inversion, and it's not something so solid, but it's kind of closing above sweeping inversion. So what's my draw on liquidity for today, bro? I'm not sure, but according to high time frame wise, I need to be bearish. I need to look up for selling opportunities, but in lower time frame, I do have one thing I can expect this gap to fill, and this is a 15 minutes value gap. It might holding the price because we are already in high time frame fair value gap. Inside that, we are also in 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, it's holding, pushing higher, and come on more times, sweep this low, and it's kind of inversion this fair value gap. Give the change in the state, but it's not. I don't see the volume here. No, there is no big buyers here. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but overall I need to be bearish today. I clearly see that big inversion, change the state. If it is an SMT, yeah, it could be an SMT if you're not wrong. Yeah, it is an SMT thing. Mm, yeah, it should be an SMT thing if I'm not wrong. So clean changing the state, this value gap, extremely discounted value holding the price, pushing lower. So the draw should be here. So this is going to be draw on liquidities. So if my draw liquidity is lower, where can I expect the price to reverse? What's the point of expecting it? From here? I don't think so. It seems like engineered liquidity and the one are bullish value. One of the bullish value. It's kind of closing below. It's not okay. Forever. So the big wave speed 50% level kind of reacting, gives some reaction. So these are all the engineering liquidity. So if we get the good bullish model, we can target in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This level eventually. So let's see. 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I do get the confluence, but the candles are not good. Uh, Open full accumulation for the whole night. Sweep this low, which means should be any. So Asian low, higher, Asian range higher low taken. London low has been swept. So London low has been swept. It's gave the change in the state after this big inversion. So we can expect the price should be London high and this high should be the initial draw on liquidity for me. But the only problem with me is there is no fair gaps formed. That's a very big problem. That's a very big problem. Okay. In 5 minutes, we do have a big fair gap right here. At 340, we get a big displacement candle after this. Big displacement candle, it's kind of going lower, swept, flip, going higher. If we get any model here, we can go for short and targeting lower levels. Yeah, because this should be the run high taken, change in the state, inversion, big displacement, internal liquidities. So let's mark this out. If this fellow aren't holding the place means we should the order flow is going to be higher for it. It's kind of not that clear to me today, to be honest. Let's see. Because the way it's forming, it's just engineering the liquidity, right? There is no structure, there is no clean market flow. It's kind of going up, hunting this liquidity with weak candles. So in 15 minutes, whether we have any fair value, yet, we don't have any fair value yet, to be honest here. Not a sweet big displacement closed below. So we could expect some pullback here, and at this point, I'm targeting lower prices at least. If this value have got ran through, so the obvious draw going to be lower today. Mm, let's see. Yeah. I'm not sure about anything, but let's see. Yes, today there was no news. After all, we do have a news here, but as of now, we don't have anything to say. So let's mark this out for 5 minutes FVG M5. So this is going to be M5 FVG because it's so big. 14 text is should be not bold. Italic, good. It's okay. Not bold or italic. And it's all good. So the way it's forming is you can clearly see it's clearly engineering the liquidity after sweep. It's inversion going higher and hunting this liquidity. Let's see if it's gonna fold. After this, inside the 5 minutes, I need to be bearish out. I need to be bearish inside this 5 minutes. Really good. Really good. Okay. So the key mistakes that I'm doing these days, is nothing but once I execute my position, the only thing I need to do should do is just managing the trade as per the protocol, like as per the price action, as per the model. That should be the phenomenal thing I can do. But what I'm doing is I'm unwantedly pyramiding the position. As soon as I pyramiding the position, my risk gets skewed. So I'm kind of panicking, shaking a bit. So I'm just start making some stupid decisions like changing the stop loss, moving the stop loss, keep my hand completely on the mouse, and kind of a lot of things. So last day the entry was pretty good. I kept beautiful stop loss, and I was very confident with that. Stop at the swing high. Everything was so planned, and I have good analysis understanding of the price action for Friday. But unfortunately, due to my pyramiding, due to my micromanagement, due to my it's kind of good, but micromanagement, I lost the big trade, finance trade. I could be break even. I should be a break even. I should reach that break even point on last Friday, but unfortunately, due to my micromanagement, I'm just lost $400 in two accounts. That's okay, bro. That's okay. It's fine. But after that, I got to know one thing. So pyramiding is good, but not right now. Right now, I all I need to do was as soon as I execute the position, I have to put the right stop loss, decent stop loss. Then the second thing I need to do is just managing the trade as per the price action, like as per the model. As per the model, I have to managing the trade. That's it. Taking partials, moving my stop to a decent place, have some reasons, give some reasons why I'm moving to this point, why I believe this place not going to take, not going to approach. So I have to give all those reasons, not keep on moving the stop losses or just keep my hand on the mouse. It's not going to be wise. It's not working. And pyramiding, there is no more pyramiding for at least I get good confidence with my and I have good yes this my with my entries like with my executions. I have some confidence as soon as something happen outside my model. I kind of get confused, but it's kind of as after your execution, either it should hit your stop or target. Inside that, everything is a noise. That's a good quote. I love that because the thing is, after your execution, you can't control anything, bro. You don't have any control with the market. All you need to do is just sit patiently and let the market do its job. If you're right, it's going to hit your target without approaching a stop. If you're wrong, it's going to approach your stop. But the meantime, you have to manage the trade, like taking partials kind of thing, moving my stop, cutting some losses. So that's a nice thing. That's the only thing help you to grow as a trader. Besides that, whatever you are doing is bullshit, bro. So because the Friday I was super confident. First trade I managed according to my plan. Second trade, the as soon as I pyramid, I managed the trade and I re-entered it. I closed it, re-entered it, and again I entered it. Everything was a loser. But the problem is, end of the day, my take profit has been hit. It's moved according to my direction, according to my plan, without approaching my stop. The only problem, that's it. So if I'm putting tight stop, still I'm not feeling good. So all I need to do right now, putting decent stop. After my execution, I have to ask one question. Okay, as per my prediction, I execute one position. So am I putting decent stop loss for this? Am I giving a good decent breathing room? If it's the case, I'm good. And what's my plan for managing that? Where I'm going to put my entry to break even? What's the break even point for me? How I'm going to manage the trade? As soon as it break any swing low, significant swing low, or else if it's pulling back, all the pullbacks has been done. I can move my stop towards that point. Then I can trust the model to play. So this kind of things needs to be done today, bro. If I execute any positions, I'm not gonna do anything. Just let it hit my target or stop loss. That's gonna be the best practice ever for me to grow as a trader. Otherwise, I'm going to remain in the same place because if I go on last day, I just watched all my not watched, scroll all my journaling journaling thing. Most of my trades has been a winner, but the problem with the trade has been a winner. It's moved according to my plan, but most of the day I'm secured loss. I'm not profiting. The only thing is the micromanagement, not putting proper stop loss, not executing position as soon as I get stopped out. So these kind of things kind of holding me back for a while, but now I'm conscious with that. I'm not because the Friday it's clear, it's dumb clear. I was very confident, even though it's pulling back. I don't care because that's the point. I trust not gonna come if the price hit that point, which means I'm wrong, totally wrong, and I accept that and I move on for the next day. That's my mindset for the day. But as soon as I manipulate something like adding some positions, so it's kind of holy shit thing. So let's see, bro. You're going to grow as a trader. You should be act like a professional. Your every decision should be like a professional, like how the professional do right now, what they're doing, why they execute only one or two trades, why they are not keep their hands on the mouse every time, why they are calm after executing the positions, why they just let the execution play towards the target as per the price action, why they are not doing anything in the meantime in between. Why? Because they know as soon as they executed that position, they don't have any access. They can't change anything, they can't control anything. All they can do is managing the trade. So the trade management should be clean. So you know how your model going to play, how it's actually playing so far. So you know that. So you don't need to managing that as soon as it gives some pullback. Don't see any kind of PNL, right? So the PNL thing is kind of total bullshit. So if you start watching that, you're going to be a small fucking trader. So don't do that. All I need to do is not watching PNL. So that's the reason why changing my top step account to points, not dollars. So I don't know what's going on. I know one thing: if my stop loss is 50 points and I'm executing 10 contracts, which means $1,000 risk. If I'm executing, yeah, $1,000 risk. Yes, $1,000 risk. If I'm putting 10 contracts, sorry, 5 contracts, and my stop loss is 50 points, which means $500 risk. So it's going to be easy. So I don't know. So I know that thing, but besides that, I don't know. It's only moving as per the points, so I don't care. That's a nice thing, though. That's a nice thing, wisest thing you can ever do. So time is 9 o'clock. The 4 hour candle has been closed, so you can see that how it's closed. Okay, the 4 hour candle closed pretty good, sweeping the previous candle, like previous candle low. It's sweeping the low, and if I measure this, um, 50% of the position has been holding the price. So for this whole big week, you can clearly see there is nothing. There is nothing in this area for lookup for short, right? There is literally nothing. There is no 5 value gaps in 4 hour. There is no change in the state, nothing. It's kind of coming lower, sweeping this low, and price now clearly holding the 50% level. And if I move on to 1 hour, it's kind of sweeping the previous leg. It's kind of keep on going higher. 15 minutes, we can clearly see one thing: big inversion, clean changing the state. So if it's closed above, we can target this, and this according to our previous plan. But the only problem with it is I don't like this price action. Like it is not solid. It's kind of weak. So that's the reason why I'm not trusting this. But the thing is, clear change in the state, clear inversion, some sort of liquidity has been swept. So all I need to do, see what's going to happen here. Yes, it's clearly engineered the liquidity, bro. There is no point of buying here. There is no point of buying here. If I ever want to execute any buy, it should be right here. After sweeping this, what was that? After sweeping this London low, clear sweep, right? What happened next? After sweeping this low, it's kind of close above this fair value, which means that the fair value get flipped. So we can expect this fair value to act as inverse. If I move on to lower time frame, good push, flip all the fair value gap, pulling back, print a low, print a high, some sort of inside some sort of fair value gap inside the inversion candle, 15 minutes. Holding, pushing higher, close above, and this fair value gap keep on holding. So you exit the question here, put the stop at the ball, targeting what? These are all the engineered liquidity, and we can target this point. This should be the clean target, and this should be the final target. So at what time? Exactly at 8 o'clock. Exactly at 8 o'clock, it gives this entry, but I'm here at 8:30. So you want to go to 5 minutes? Yep, still you can see that. So you can clearly flip this 5 minutes bullish value here. We are here. So we just mark this out. Inside this is what happened. Going higher, push back, pulling back. So I look at holding, slow, sweat, change the state. It's holding. It's good holding. It's the current. It's not going solid. It's accumulating, going higher and higher and higher. One, two, three has been taken. This is heading towards the fourth one. Okay. How can I buy this? Bro? How can I buy this? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's we push towards upside down. I didn't really see here at this point. It's closed double at this point. Exactly at 8 o'clock, it's closed double. The next candle trade lower and close. And these are all the resistance clearly taken. So we can expect the price to go at least to this area. Let's see. It's very beautiful. Like, beautiful picture. So it's 9 7, bro. I have to go to this below and watch what's going on right here. Actually, 8 o'clock, it was a good entry, but unfortunately, I didn't got that. So what about the weekly time frame? First, I want to highlight the rest this. What's going on with my chart, bro? Everything is super tiny. Where is this things, bro? I couldn't find it. I don't know what to do. How can I delete this? It's not called. Finish on the front thing. I have to do something here. So prices is an all-time high. It's keep on going higher and higher. Okay, it's keep on going higher and higher, and you can clearly see the previous high has been swept already. Previous big high. So the previous week high has been swept already. It's right. Okay. We just go on the previous week high has been swept. Okay. Come on. Out of your super bullish, and this has been break, retest, good push, sweep all the liquidity forever, clean sweep. Okay. Break, retest, don't sweat this level. So, in this surely getting tired. And forever it's getting tired. Holy shit, it means it. And I was getting tired and good. As far as I know, I don't find anything here to validate the buy model because whatever. It's super bullish, super bullish. After this tap, it's super bullish. In 1 hour, I don't see anything to buy. Besides this bullish value here, and it's also getting tapped. 2 minutes. I'm just gonna mark out these bullish value. So inside this, I need to be bullish, right? Okay. My bro, let's yeah, inside the bullish value, but extremely premium range. Like to see what. Like, nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay. In 1 hour, nothing but clean sweep. In 1 hour, it's clean sweep. So potentially we can expect what? The reversal at 10. Not this. This one is good. Potentially we can expect the reversal at 0. Okay. Just mark out this fellow because it's very important fellow. This is very important fellow. So we clearly see the 1 hour close. 1 hour it's clean sweep. Go all the way up. Clean sweep. So let's see. Clean sweep of this previous week high, previous high. After that, it could dump to a downside. And it also open up this bearish value a bit. Okay. Sweet. It's still holding the price. But push. Nice. That's nice time. So it is. It's very time. 50% of H1 bullish candle. Not a bullish candle, it's sweep candle. It's clearly swept the high. Mm, this is going to be our weekly high. Actually, this is going to be our weekly high. So first, good. And this is again answering, right? Okay. So forward also it's kind of sweeping high, right? It's kind of sweeping. And daily it's 4 9 but strong candle, strong bullish candle. 49. This is something I consider the like 9 minutes. 5 minutes already inverse this candle. Inverse this candle. Okay. Okay. Going with 5 minutes inversion here at 8:30, right? At 8:30 it's even clean inversion. Keep on selling, selling, pushing. Beautiful. It's almost 980. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan, bro? There's no from the family work that holding the price, pushing it. If it's closable, we should expect this is a long negative, but in 1 hour candle close kind of confusing me that. And it is also created leave this it's not inverse of this, but it's leave this bullish bearish by 15 minutes. So I want to see going to happen here. And you can clearly see this inversion. After this sweep, clean 5 minutes inversion. And this is also got inverse. So everything has been inverse. So it's rebalanced to this level. Let's see. In 1 minute, what will in 1 minute? Good push. If you measure this good push towards upside, it's completely pulling back to the equilibrium level. Now it's started because it's reacts 5 minutes. Yeah, this is a current swing. So this is a current swing. And it's kind of good pulling back to this level. If it's close below with strong momentum, you can expect a higher prices too. But it's kind of pullback. For this whole swing is just a pullback. So we get any model here, we can target this clearly. But 1 hour, it's a clean sweep. Yeah. So let's go to sorry, GBP. Because we're running GBP. Yep, it's keep on printing something which I don't like it. 5 minutes, it's tap the 5 minutes bullish finally here. Let's see. Let's build some price action here. Don't jump into that directly. I like to see this high getting taken first. So I like to see this. It's a clean engineer integrity, bro. It's clean engineer integrity. I like to see this high taken first. Build some price action here. We can enter the chart here. Targeting what? Targeting this. That's our game plan. Let's see. Let's mark it out. The only problem is it's not alerting me. No, it's not alerting me. That's the only problem with marking. I don't know why the hell it's not alerting me, but it's not alerting. Create an alert. One more. Okay. 632,349. 632,349. 632,349. So not. Okay, got it. So please someone send an email. So those notification page. Chart. It's clean. Do you get anything here to look up for? Hmm. This this is what I had to say. But very late period. As per my plan, as per my wish, you can clearly see that. You can clearly see that where the place exactly reverse its direction. Exactly at the 50% level of the 1 hour bit. 1 hour, I clearly see that candle close, and I place rebalances towards that point. Sorry, rebalances towards that point and stop exactly to the tick. Stop exactly at the 50% hit. Now it started reverse its direction. Nice. Good push. Good strong candle close towards downside. So you can target lower prices as of now. How beautiful it's reverse, right? From lower, go up. Exactly at the 50% level where I expect the price to reverse. I already draw the line. It's to the tick it start reversing. But I don't know how to enter. I kind of thought like as soon as it's closed below I can enter, but the candle close is not good. We're waiting. This candle is closed below. So we can enter the position, put stop with this guy. That's nice, but I'm not confident of that. It's okay. Let's be in 5 minutes for some time. And then we're coming back to this place. So as per my wish, what the fuck is that one? My alert is not working properly. It should alert right away, right? I'm gonna put one more alert. Second, one second.
Order filled.
Oh, let's see the candle flow. As long as it's close below this range, I'm gonna break even my trade. But the problem is I've not even put stop loss here. I'm not even put any stop losses here. So it's close below. My trade should be break even. So the idea is very simple. It's already flipped all the fair value gaps. And I expected the price to retrace towards this 50% level and it stopped exactly at this point. Then it give the clean change in the state. And with that inversion, I should have entered here, but I was a bit confused. And it's a big displacement. Once it pulling back to this level, I should have entered at this point, but I didn't. It's closed below, bro. It's clearly closed below. So hereafter, I don't like to see any place reach this point. I like to see it hit my target. If it hit my target, I close my position. But the problem is my position was super small, just one contract. So I was not super confident. Model is good, plan is good, everything is good. But the problem is this kind of execution never traded. Yeah, take a hit, boom.
Order filled.
So I'm up fucking $89 for today. That's right or no? Fuck. It's a beautiful entry, bro. I knew that it's a fantastic entry, but but the problem is I executed very tiny position. Fuck. Keep on hit. As well wish TP2 and TP3 should be this. Let's see how it's gonna play out. This is our TP3. What's going on here? I think I missed my model. I should have entered as soon as it's closed above here in 15 minutes. Well, it's in 5 minutes at 8:15, but I was here at 8:30. So I looked at from the bearish perspective. So I consider it as engineer liquidity. So I like to see some reaction here. But the way it's moving higher is something is not good. It's a strong push towards upside after this break. It's almost flip everything. It's keep on going higher towards the London high. So fantastic model, bro. Fantastic model for today. Flip this family gap. We balance to the 50% of the 1 hour break. As soon as market open, it's inverse this candle, change the state, break displacement. Pulling back to the breaker. I should have entered here. At least I should have entered here. But the problem with me is it's not low. Yeah. No.
ஒரு ட்ரெண்ட் ரெண்டுமே செல் தான். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ட்ரேட் ஸ்டாப் அடிச்சிச்சு, செகண்ட் ட்ரேட் டேக் பண்ணிச்சு. உங்களுக்கு என்னாச்சு?
நானும் செல் தான் பண்ணேன். கரெக்டா இங்க பண்ணிட்டேன், இங்க க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். பட் ஆனா வெரி
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து ட்ரேட் பண்ணுச்சா, ரிஜெக்ஷன் பார்த்து இந்த இடத்துல என்ட்ரி எடுத்தேன். நேரா வந்து ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் அடிச்சிச்சு. அடுத்து திரும்பி வந்து இந்த இடத்துல என்ட்ரி எடுத்தேன். கரெக்டா அந்த டேக் அடிச்சிச்சு.
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் தப்பா போடுறோம்.
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் இல்ல, கான்ட்ராக்ட் ஜாஸ்தி.
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் தப்பு.
அதான் ப்ரோ, கான்ட்ராக்ட் ஜாஸ்தியா போறதுனால ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் வந்து இங்க இடத்துல விழுந்துருது. $500 பண்ணலாம்.
அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி தான் கான்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணணும்.
10 கான்ட்ராக்ட்ஸ் தான் போட்டு எடுத்துட்டு செகண்ட் ட்ரேடு 20 கான்ட்ராக்ட்ஸ்.
அப்போ எவ்வளவு?
$500 -1.
20 கான்ட்ராக்ட்ஸா? கிளீன் ட்ரேடு எனக்கு இங்கே இந்த ஃபிளிப் ஆச்சுல,
அந்த ஃபிளிப்லயே எடுத்துக்கணும்.
இங்கே எடுத்துருக்கணும். ஆனா பயந்துகிட்டே இருந்தேன். இது ட்ரேட் பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சு. இது பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சு. இந்த ரீடெஸ்ட் பார்த்து ரிஜெக்ஷன் பார்த்தோம் எடுத்து. ஏன்னா ஆல்ரெடி இந்த இடத்துல மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சிட்டேன். இந்த இடத்துல ரிஜெக்ட் கிளீன் ஆயிருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல எடுத்திருக்கணும். எடுத்தது கரெக்ட், டார்கெட்டும் கரெக்ட். பட் போட்ட கான்ட்ராக்ட் போடுறேன் $80
$80
அவ்வளவுதான். ஒரு கான்ட்ராக்ட் தான் போட்டேன். ஒரு கான்ட்ராக்ட் இந்த சென்ஸ்
மைக்ரோ
ஜஸ்ட் ஒன்று போட்டேன்.
இப்ப எடுத்தா பை ஆல் டைம் ஹை போ.
இன்வர்ஷனுக்கு அப்புறமா
இன்வர்ஷன் ஆயிடுச்சு.
க்ளோஸ் ஆகல.
லைக் லிக்விடிட்டி எடுத்துருச்சு ஆல்மோஸ்ட். பேலன்ஸ் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? ஓ, பேலன்ஸ் கம்மி இருக்கு.
Order filled.
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் கீழங்க.
எல்லாரும் நல்லா என்ட்ரி விட்டோம். எனக்கு இது ஆக்சுவலி பிடிக்கல. ரொம்ப கேவலமா பைசாக்ஷன் போயிட்டு இருந்தது இந்த இடத்துல. ஆனா நல்ல இன்வெஷன் சோல்ட் ஆகி போயிட்டே இருக்கு. இந்த இடத்துல ஃபிளிப் பண்ணாலும்
பேக் பெயின் வந்துச்சு நினைக்கிறேன்.
ஏன்
நான் தான் பாதிலேயே வந்துட்டேன். இந்த இடத்துல ஃபுல்லா தெரியல என்னாச்சு. நிக்கவே முடியல நேத்தலாம்.
பெல்ட் போற மாதிரி ஆயிட போகுதுடா. பெல்ட் போடுற மாதிரி ஆயிட போகுது. சப்போர்ட்டுக்கு
ஃபுல்லா இருக்கு.
பேக் ஒர்க் அவுட் போடுறியா இல்லையா?
ஸ்லிப் ஒர்க் அவுட் தான். ஜஸ்ட் பேக்.
எனக்கு அந்த இடத்துல பெயின் இருக்கு.
உங்களுக்கு எப்படி கான்ஸ்டன்டா இருக்கா வலி?
கான்ஸ்டன்டா இருக்காது, அப்பப்ப இருக்கும்.
கான்ஸ்டன்டா இருக்கு ஃபுல்லா பெயின்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸிபிஷன் நல்ல தரமான எக்ஸிபிஷன் ப்ரோ. க்ளீன் எக்ஸிபிஷன் இந்த இடத்துல.
நான் அந்த இடத்துல என்னோட ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் அடிக்காது.
அதே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே.
அதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே. இதே ஒரே இடத்துல தான் எடுத்து
இல்லடா நீ எடுத்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ட்ரேடு இங்க எடுத்த இந்த இடத்துல நான் எடுத்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ட்ரேடு இந்த புல் பேக் ஆகி இந்த இடத்த டேப் பண்ணி ரிவர்ஸ் ஆச்சுல அந்த ஃபேர் வேல்யூ கேப்பேன் நான் இங்க எடுத்தேன் எடுத்ததுல இருந்து நேரா டேக் ப்ராஃபிட் தான் போச்சு ஆனா என்ன பிரச்சனைனா நான் வந்து மயிறு மாதிரி டார்கெட் என்ன பண்றது கொஞ்சம் ஹெசிடேஷனா இருந்தது அதனால ஸ்டார்டை கம்மியா போட்டு விட்டாங்க
நல்லா சைஸா இருக்கும் நல்லா ஹெவியா போனோம்
யூஸ்வலா 10 கண்ட்ரிக்கு போயிருந்தேன் போனிச்சு அழகா பிரேக் வந்துருப்பேன் இதுக்கப்புறம் நான் எடுக்கிற ட்ரேட் பாரு மயிறு மாதிரி ட்ரேட் எடுத்து லாக் பண்ண போறேன்
இதுக்கப்புறம் என்னோட அக்கௌண்டே லாக் ஆயிடுச்சு
என்னாச்சு
அக்கௌண்ட் லாக் ஆயிடுச்சு
ஓ லாக் பண்ணிட்டியா சூப்பர் சூப்பர் அப்பெல்லாம் ஒண்ணு பண்றா இந்த மாதிரி முடிஞ்சுன்னா உட்காந்து அப்படியே ஒரு 12 o'clock 11 o'clock டைம் இருக்கா இனிமே உன்னால ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியாது ஜஸ்ட் பிரைஸ் ஆக்ஷன் எப்படி பில்ட் ஆகுது எங்க எனக்கு என்ட்ரி இருக்கு எப்படி நான் மேனேஜ் பண்ணுவேன் சொல்லி சும்மா டேப் ரீடிங் பண்ணிட்டு உட்காந்துக்கும் அப்பதான் நல்லா இருக்கும் நேத்திக்கு சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு நேத்திக்கு ஜேர்னல் பண்ணி பார்த்தேன் நான் ட்ரேட் ஃப்ரைடே பை எடுத்தேன்ல அது பை எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் பிரைஸ் ஒரு லிக்விட் எடுத்துட்டு ரிவர்ஸ் ஆயிருந்தது நான் பிளான் லிக்விட் டார்கெட் எடுத்து அது 1 மினிட்ல போய் பாக்குறப்போ அப்படியே டாப் நாச்சா இங்க எதுவுமே பார்த்தல அப்படியே அதை ஓபன் நெக்ஸ்ட் அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னாலே உனக்கு இங்க இல்ல ஓகே இல்ல இங்க இல்ல ஓகே இங்க ஒரு இடத்துலயுமே அவனுக்கு என்ட்ரி சூப்பரா பிரிண்ட் ஆகும் நீ சும்மா பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா போதும் அந்த இடத்துல எடுத்துக்கோ
பாருங்க இப்போ அது ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க சாப்பாடு
புரியல
இன்வெஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சா
என்ன சார் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி வந்துடும்
அடாப்டருங்கடா
என்ன டாக்டர்
ரெட் கலர் நேற்று சாப்பிட்டு கொடுத்தீங்க
அது அப்படியே என்ன ரெஸ்ட் ரூம்ல தான் இருக்கு
க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடலாம்
அது இல்ல மேல இருக்கு
Order filled.
Sort of
15 minutes இன்வெஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு மேல வெயிட் பண்ணி இப்போ கொஞ்சம் புல்லிஷ் பீரியட்
இல்ல மேல எல்லாமே இன்வெஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு மேல 1 hour 4 hour ஸ்வீப் கிளீனா ஸோ பை பண்றது அவ்வளவு சேஃபான கிடையாது
5 மினிட்ஸ் போங்க அப்போ
4 hour செத்துட்டு மேல போயிட்டு 1 hour கிளீனான ஸ்வீப் தான் 1 hourல கிளீன் ஸ்வீப்
இதுக்கு போங்க 15 minutes
2 minutes 5
minutes
எல்லாமே இன்வெஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு 2 minutesல
5 minutes
ஸோ டார்கெட் இது பண்ணலாம் நீ டார்கெட் ஃபண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே இன்வெஸ்ட் உள்ள போய் ஹோல்ட் ஆயிருக்கு
ஏதாவது
இந்த
ஃபேர்வெல் கேப் கிரியேட் ஆயிருக்கா 5 minutesல
இல்லையா இல்லையா ஃபேர்வெல் கேப் கிரியேட் ஆகல எங்கடா இங்க உள்ளதெல்லாம் காணும்டா எங்கடா போச்சு
எது
இது எப்படி கொண்டு வந்தது இங்க இருக்குமே இதுதான்
எதுவுமே இருக்காது இவங்க
ப்ரோ இந்த டெலீட் பண்றது சாட் வரைகிறதெல்லாம் இருக்குமே ப்ரோ ட்ரேடிங் வில இருக்க மாதிரி
எதுல இப்படிதான் இருக்குது
என்ன ப்ரோ விளையாடு
நிஜமா
இல்ல நான் அது சொல்லல இங்க இருக்கு பாரு இதெல்லாம்
எதுலயும் இருக்காது அது
இதுல இருக்கும் நான் எப்படா டெலீட் பண்றது இதெல்லாம் இந்த லைன்லாம் அப்படி சொல்ல மொத்தமா டெலீட் பண்ணணுமா
மொத்தமா டெலிட் பண்ணணும் நம்ம
இவ்வளவு சீன்லாம் இங்க இருந்துச்சு எல்லாமே காணும் போ எங்க போச்சு எப்படி கொண்டு வந்து தெரியல
காணுமா ப்ரோ எங்கேயே இருக்காது இப்போ
ஒரு நாள் அப்படியே போய் டெலிட் பண்றேன் ஃபுல்லா டெலிட் பண்ணல ஒரே டெலிட் தான் பண்ணுவோம்
தெரியல Oh, ini itu
Okay, bro. Oh, 10 o'clock now, Lena. என்னாச்சு? ரெட் கலர்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்க. மார்க் பண்ணிருக்கா? ஓகே, ஓகே. First for you.
இன்னைக்கு 66.6. மேல யாரும் இல்லையா?
ஏன்
கார் ஸ்பீடா சுத்து போயிட்டா?
தெரியாது. சுற்றுட்டாங்க.
அவுட்டாங்க. கிளீன் இது பண்ண ஏதோ இது பண்றாங்க, கிளீன் பண்ணுவோம். அறையெல்லாம் கிளீன் பண்ணி 8 மணிக்கு வந்து இதுக்காக கார் செலவு காசு காசு போட்டாங்களா? கவர்மெண்ட் போர்டில் ஃபுல்லா இது பண்ணிடுறாங்க. வார காசு அதுவும் தெரியுங்களா? அவங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த போதே சேர் இருந்தாலும் வெளியே இருக்குது. அவங்க பெண்ணியும் போயிட்டா என்ன நக்கிற
சரி கேளுங்க. அவங்க என்னன்னா 200 செக்கப் போயிட்டாங்க. செக் ஒருத்தவங்க இது ரிசைன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. ரிசைன் பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு சொல்லாம கொள்ள போட்டான். அதனால என்ன பண்ணுங்க, இவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே வந்து இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அந்த காசு மட்டும் தரல. அந்த காசு போகாட்டி அவங்க பை வைத்து தரணும்.
அப்படி ஏற்கனவே இங்க ஒரு செப்ப வச்சு ஓடிக்கிட்டாங்க காசு வாங்கிட்டு. எல்லாமே எல்லாம் கரெக்டா போட்டு
அவர் யூஎஸ் போயிட்டாரு. சொல்ல இல்ல. அடுத்த நாள் வருவாங்க போன் பண்ணி எடுக்கல. சரி ஏதோ ஒண்ணு சரியா 2வது நாள் போன் பண்ணி எடுக்கல.
இப்ப நீ வந்த பிறகு ஏதோ வெளியே தெரியாம இருந்து போயிடுச்சு.
கரெக்டாரு மிஸ் ஆச்சு.
எல்லாமே
இந்த டூல் அங்கிட்ட எடுத்து கூட
ஒரே செகண்ட்.
இந்த டூல் உள்ள சொல்லுவோம், நீ எடுத்து கூட. நீங்க வந்து இங்க இத புடிச்சு எடுத்துக்கொண்டு உள்ள சொல்லிட்டீங்க.
அதுக்குள்ள போய் வைக்கலாம் பார்த்தேன்.
நான் கேட்டது என்ன, இங்க உள்ள டூல காணும் கேட்டேன்.
இப்ப என்ன ஒரு பண்றது?
சாவடிக்கிறீங்களே விடுவேங்க. சைஸ் கம்மி பண்ண முடியாது. எல்லாமே அதை ஆல்டர் பண்றதா ப்ரோ. அது என்ன ப்ரோ?
Fingers.
Maybe. Oh my god. நான் ஒரு சொல்யூஷன் கேட்டேன் உங்ககிட்ட. நீ இருக்க ஒன்னே ப்ராப்ளம் ஆகிட்டு விட்டீங்க ப்ரோ.
அதுல ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல ப்ரோ இப்போ.
என்ன ஒண்ணும் இல்ல.
ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல, எல்லாமே வெளியே தான் இருக்கு.
எனக்கு அது அங்க இருக்க கூடாது. எனக்கு அது இங்க இருக்கணும்.
மூவ்மெண்ட் ஒன்று தான் மாத்த முடியல.
இந்த இடத்த ஹோல்ட் பண்ண முடியும். அந்த இடத்த உள்ள கொண்டு விட்டியே. தெரியலையே.
கர்சரை வச்சு நோத்த முடியலையா?
Come on, bro. What's going on? செட்டிங்ல போய் ஏதாவது பண்ணு.
எதுவுமே பண்ண முடியாது. செட்டிங்ல இந்த மாதிரி பார்த்ததே இல்லையே. கேன்வாஸ்டா இருக்கும், வாட்டர் மார்க்கு.
எஸ்எம்டி அது
எப்படி நான் சும்மா மார்க் பண்ணி செய்யலாம். இதுவும் எனக்கு இதுவும் எனக்கு தான். இவ்வளவு பெரிய இடத்துல இந்த இடம் தான் கிடக்குதா? அதுக்கு எப்படி மாற்றுறதுக்கு?
நீ தான் ஒண்ணு மாத்தின பாய்.
இப்படி பண்ணிட்டேன்னோ.
ஆமா அது ஒண்ணு உள்ள விட்டேன்.
இருங்க, எவ்வளவு தூரம் உள்ள போய் பார்ப்போம்.
வேணாம் அது ஒண்ணு
ஒண்ணும் பண்ணல ப்ரோ. இல்ல ஒரு இதுவும் ஒரு போட்டு போயிடுச்சு. அப்படின்னா இந்த இடத்த நம்ம வந்து கம்மி பண்ணோம்னா இந்த இடத்துல எதை வந்துடும்? அது எப்படி வந்தது?
அது இப்ப பண்ணலாம். அது
வந்துருச்சு.
இதுதான் நான் கேட்டேன். காணுண்டான்ட்டு அந்த இருக்கு. அவ்வளவுதான். இது எப்படி இப்ப வந்தது?
வந்துடுச்சு.
ஃபுல் ஸ்கிரீன் வச்சியா? அது இங்க யூஸ்வலா இருக்குமே. இல்ல அதான் கேக்குறேன். அது இல்ல. அது யூஸ்வலா இருக்கணும். அது காணும். அங்க ஆக்சுவலா இந்த இடத்துல ஏதாவது பண்ணுவாங்க. அதே
இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்தோம். இங்க இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம்ல. டாப்ல செக் வச்சிருந்தோம்ல.
ஆக்சுவலாங்க ஒரு கிளீனா செல் மாடல் இருக்கு. இப்போ நம்ம பை போறது கரெக்டான்னு தெரியல.
இன்னொரு இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் ஆயிடுச்சு. இது எப்படி ஆயிருக்கு?
அது உள்ள போகுது. என்ன தேவையில்லையா?
எங்கேயும் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு ஏதோ இருக்கு.
அந்த காரணம்லாம் இருந்துச்சு பாக்கலையா? அது இல்ல.
இது வேணுமா உங்களுக்கு?
அது இல்ல. தூக்குறேன். சும்மா தான் தூக்க முடியுமா?
ஏன் தூக்க முடியாது?
நீ
வேணாம்னு சொல்றேங்க.
நீ வச்சிருக்கியாது.
அது இது வரைக்கும் பார்த்ததுக்கு இல்லை.
நானும் பார்க்க மாட்டேன். கீழேருந்து மேல அப்படி இருக்க முடியாது. அவ்வளவுதான்.
சொன்னது
இன்னும் பெருசா அப்படி சின்னோண்டு ஒரு வீடு.
இதுக்கு மேல என்ன ப்ரோ வேணும்? அதுல வெறும் பை செல் மட்டும் தானே ஒர்க் பண்ண போறோம்.
அவ்வளவுதான்.
அவ்வளவுதான். இதுக்கு மேல செட்டிங் கிடையாது.
ஓகே, ஆல் குட். ஒரே நிமிஷம். டார்கெட் பண்ணலாம். நான் ஷூட் பண்றதுடானுங்க. சரி, நல்ல ஒரு கிளீனான என்ட்ரி எடுத்துக்க கிளாத் சைஸ் போடாங்க.
பார்த்தாவே தெரிஞ்சிருச்சு அதுதான் ட்ரான் லிக்விடிட்டி. ஒன்னும் புலிஷ்
இல்ல,
க்ளோஸ்
இந்த
ஆயிடுது.
இடத்துல இந்த இன்வெஷன் பார்த்தோம் எடுக்கணும். பட் ஆனா அந்த கான்ஃபிடன்ஸா பில்ட் பண்ணுறோம். ஒன் கான்ட்ராக்ட்ல நல்லா பயமே இல்லை. கான்ஃபிடன்டா ஜாலியா இருந்தேன். போடல
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் போடலையா?
ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் போடல தான் போட்டிருக்கேன். பட் ரொம்ப மேல $1,000 நான் ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் போடல நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஸோ ஐ நீட் டு
இங்க ஒரு டேபிள் போட்டிருக்காங்க பாத்தீங்களா? வெளியில கிடக்கு.
நல்லா இருக்கா? நீ ஓகேனா சொல்லலாம். கேனடியால பேசி அந்த சேரை வேண்டாம். சூப்பரா இருக்கு சேர். சூப்பரா இருக்கு. ஆனா யூஸே இல்லாம எனக்காக வச்சிருக்காங்க. துவைக்காம கூட ஒன்றும் பண்ணாம நான் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ல ஒரு இடத்துல போட்டு வச்சேன். போட்ட இடத்துல போட்டபடியே இருக்கு 1 மாசமா. 1.5 மந்த்தா.
என்ன சார்
இந்த மாதிரி ஒர்க்கிங்
எவ்வளோ?
அது எவ்வளோன்னு கேட்கணும். அது சும்மா தான் கிடக்குதுங்க. அது கேட்டோம்னா எப்படியாவது நல்ல சீப் ப்ரைஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. தூக்கிட்டு வந்துடலாம். சூப்பர் சார். எனக்கு என்ன கேட்டா நான் இதை கொடுத்து இதை மூவ் பண்ணிட்டு அதை கூட வச்சு யூஸ் பண்ணலான்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். வச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். ஏன்னா அது எனக்கு ரொம்ப அதுல பில்லோலாம் இருக்கும். இந்த இடத்துல ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும்.
இது நீங்களும் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணலாம். அதுக்கு தான் கோலே.
அதுல இன்பில்டா இருக்கும். நல்லா இருக்கும். அதுதான் நான் பார்த்துட்டேன். தொடச்சு தூசி அடிச்சு கிடக்குங்க. அப்படியே வருமா அது தங்கிட்டு தூசிட்டு வருமா வீடு. கேட்கணும். நான் அந்த பொண்ணுகிட்ட கேட்க சொல்லியிருக்கேன் நானு.
ஏன்னா அடுத்து இதுல எல்லாம் ஒரு டேபிள்
பேசிக்கிட்டே விட்டாச்சுடா. பேசிக்கிட்டே என்ட்ரியே விட்டாச்சுடா. பேசிக்கிட்டே என்ட்ரியே விட்டாச்சு.
எதுல? எப்படி? எங்க?
ஸ்வீப் ரீபேலன்ஸ் 15 எல்லாமே இன்வெஸ்ட் ஆச்சு.
என்ன ஒரே கேரல் டிராப்பா?
ஒரே கேண்டில் டிராப்லாம் உள்ள போய் பொறுமையா தான் வந்திருக்காங்க.
ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் இல்ல பாருங்க.
ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் இல்ல டு பி ஆனஸ்ட்.
ஃபார்மா அந்த கேன்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து இது மேலேயும் கீழேயும் இருந்தது.
உன்னோட பிஎன்எல் எப்படி வச்சிருக்க? பாயிண்ட்ஸ்ல வச்சிருக்கியா? நம்பர்ஸ்ல வச்சிருக்கியா? டாலர்ஸ்ல
காட்டாது.
டாலர்ஸ்ல
காட்டாது.
பிஎன்எல் காட்டக்கூடாது வச்சிருக்கியா? அப்ப எப்படி ரிஸ்க் கால்குலேட் பண்ற?
அது ட்ரேடிங் வியூ.
ட்ரேடிங் எல்லாம் புரியல.
நான் சொல்லிருக்கேன் ரிஸ்க் கால்குலேட்டர் ட்ரேடிங் வியூல. அந்த ட்ரேடிங் இது வந்தாங்க. அதுதான் ரிஸ்க் சொல்லுங்க.
எதை பார்த்து?
ட்ரேடிங் வியூல. ட்ரேடிங் ஓபன் பண்ணுங்களேன். சொல்லுங்க. இதுதான் வந்து நான் இந்த இடத்துல பை பண்ண போறேன். என் ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் பண்ணி போகுது. டேக் ப்ராஃபிட்டிங் இருக்கு. நான் இந்த இடத்துல போய் ரிஸ்க் பண்ணிட்டா 500 பை பண்ணுங்க. இதுதான் என் கான்ட்ராக்ட் சைஸ்.
30 மினிட்ஸ்.
ஆமா. இந்த இடத்துல ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் வந்துரும். நான் 30 மினிட்ஸ் கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டு அங்க பை மட்டும் தட்டினா
ரிஸ்க் மட்டும் போட்டுப்ப.
ரிஸ்க் எதுவுமே பண்ண மாட்டேன். நான் $500 நீங்க எவ்வளவு ரிஸ்க் வருது ஸ்டாப் லாஸ்க்கு அப்படி பாப்பேன்.
நான் அதான் சொல்றேன். ரிஸ்க் மட்டும் டைப் பண்ணிப்ப. அது எங்க வருதுன்னு பார்த்துட்டு கான்ட்ராக்ட் எவ்வளவு வருது அதுதான் போட்டுருவாங்க. இப்போ காரணம் 20யா?
ஆமா. இப்ப நான் இங்க இருந்து ஸ்டாப் லாஸ் இங்க இருக்கு. அதே $500 நான் ரிஸ்க் பண்றேன். 500 டைப் பண்ணுங்க. 6 கான்ட்ராக்ட்ஸ்.
இந்த மாதிரி கால்குலேட் பண்ணிப்பியா? மேக்ஸ் சென்ஸ்.
எனக்கே இருக்கு ப்ரோ சிக்ஸ் ஆக்ஸ் 4 இருக்கும் ப்ரோ 1 2 3 4
அதான் லக்கு. நமக்கு உடம்புல ஒரு இதே கிடையாது. ஆன்டியோட மாதிரி வச்சுக்கிட்டு
எந்த ஆன்டிக்கு இவ்வளவு பெரிய பைசப்ஸ் இருக்கு
அவருக்கு
நீ
நிறைய
உடம்பு இறக்கண்டா இன்னும் ஒரு 5-6 கிலோ.
அது எனக்கே தெரியும் bro.
8 மணிக்கு படுத்தேன். Entonces me dice usted,
Next time when you introduce Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. Why did everybody introduce Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan. Children, children will destroy Europe. Yeah, this Europe to you. Yeah. Jackie Chan. Now, I want you to just ask for, I know that you sent over to everybody, sure you sent Payberry. So you can Payberry. See, so just say, Hollywood, California. Hollywood, California. Yes. Are you looking for a business? Residential living. I don't understand what you say. All right.
Good morning. Yeah,
Something confusing. Yeah. 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 No, you're right. What did you do over the holidays? Were you in town? Where do you live? Depends where I'm doing. Really? Yes. You live all over the place. Yes, last year Japan, this year probably Beijing. Depends what really where. And did you get to relax? Have a holiday. Look like exactly 6 years. By the time we finish, run out of probably 60 years. And I just keep going. Just like before I said, I hope that the audience can be next time just Jackie Chan. Yeah. You're so good at it. That's why I imagine anything you set your mind to because you learned it. How did you learn it? You taught yourself English, right? Yes. How did you learn? By the song. What song? All kind of song. Before I try to listen, I watch TV. I cannot repeat. So if I cassette, I'm talking about a long time ago, no DVD, CD. Cassette. Right. The cassette. Right. The country song. Mm-hmm. So it's we just hear the song. Europe. Like Willie Nelson. So it's we just hear the song. You're always on my mind. That means grace.
all good. I just journal the trades. I didn't took any trade in Gbpusd, but I took one trade, which is it was a winning trade in Nasdaq, and second trade was super dump. I shouldn't execute the trade just because of the inversion. First trade has a lot of narrative, and I understand the price action, so I executed it with with very minimal conviction. I know it's could play out because it has a lot of potential to play out, but unfortunately, I'm not that confident, so I put only very minimum risk on the table, so I'm not making much out of it. Second execution, just a sweep and inversion, and says uh, I don't know a lot of things. I just entered it. Oh, after that, it print. I identified the 15 minutes fair value gap. I looked for that entry, but I didn't execute it due to some silly things. And I missed my second entry, which was a beautiful sell entry. The third entry, after hitting my take profit, I didn't notice that 1 hour fair value gap. Um, after my friend word, I identified the 1 hour fair value gap. It's keep on respecting. That's kind of good thing, and it's kind of dumping down towards the 1 hour fair value gap, stripping the recent liquidity. Tap the 1 hour rebalance to the recent formed 15 minutes. Yeah. I'm explaining about what I'm explaining this. So let's keep on going higher, go clear out all these highs. I'm explaining this so far. So this is 15 minutes time, 5 minutes time frame. So I explain it very quickly as quickly as possible. So what happened here is price as soon as market open, I marketed this 50% of action break. Liquidity has been swept previous week high in motion. As soon as I identified everything has been flipped here, it's rebalanced to this 20% level as soon as I get the inversion entered, targeting what opposite liquidity, aligned with the H1 bullish fair value, but I didn't mark it that time. And we clearly see once it gets swept, it rebalanced to the recently formed 15-minute fair value. Yes. So price market open, dump towards downside, sweep the liquidity, entering the M15 plus H1 bullish fair value. Uh, it's kind of pushing the price higher towards the recently formed bearish. That's fair value holding the price, holding the price, push lower towards this liquidity. And you can clearly see the liquidity getting swept. So the first leg of this getting swept, which gave the change in the state, but there is no fair value created it. That's kind of not good. So inside this range, we can be bullish and targeting first TP1, this TP1, TP2. We need to be bullish right now inside this range. It's a clean 5 minutes bullish fair value price. Yeah. So I can explain it in 1 minute as well. So in 1 minute, I can clearly see that. So everything has been flipped here, rebalanced to this 50% of the H1 big displacement, inversion, changing the state, it's rebalance to this breaker enter, put the stop at this side, targeting opposite liquidity, it's hit. As I hit my opposite liquidity for this inversion, I entered my position, which was not that great, which was not something good I can do because what happened? Why there is no structure, there is no change, there is no structure, there is no change in the state, just a sweep and inversion. So don't execute position based on that, which was not a setup. You can enter using um inversion, but you should know you have to have a lot of confidences in order to execute that position. This is just a sweep, just inversion, nothing else. You you don't have enough access to execute this position. It will work, but in most cases it will not. So don't execute this kind of position. You need a change in the state to validate your model to get the better entry, right? So it's going up, tap the 15 minute, pushing back, fail to clear out this liquidity, instead going up, sweep that liquidity one more time, changing the state with big displacement fair value created. I wait for the fair value to get tapped to target this liquidity, but it didn't. It didn't flip. Sorry, it didn't tagged or respected like getting tapped. Come all the way down. Sweep. You can clearly see the swing low getting swept, not break and displaced. If it break and displaced and forming some fair value, we can expect some continuation towards lower towards the next round liquidities. But but unfortunately, inside the H1 bullish fair value, what happened here is this whole swing is just a first leg. This whole swing is just to rebalance this 15 minutes fair value. This come down. This liquidity has been swept, clearly swept. Then what? Changing the state with big displacement. After sweeping this sell side, changing the state with big displacement fair value. I kind of executed. I kind of you can clearly see there is no candle close below this range, right? You can clearly see there is no candle close below this fair value. This fair value clearly holding the price. I should have entered my position here, but I don't know why I'm not entered. Why? What holds me back? What tells me not go for an entry? I don't know. But you can clearly see after sweep, clean sweep, changing the state, displacement with fair value here, clean A plus market maker buy model, and you can clearly see there is no candle, not even a single candle close below this fair value here, and clean, which is the clean breaker, right? Clean breaker. Right, rebalance to this fair value gap to this breaker. Rebalance, kind of what happened, bro. So kind of getting confused here, bro. I supposed to enter my question here, but I didn't. I wait for this fair value to flip. By the time it flipped, I was not in the mood to enter. I was not in the model. I was not in it. I think it a lot. I kind of thinking too much. So what happened here is exactly it's clean market maker buy model, change the state, clean fair value, it's clearly holding the price. And you can clearly see the last fair value gap that holding the price now got ran through with the change in the state. So this is also one more entry model. I should do enter here. So everything worked as per the plan, but I was not executed any position. That's kind of not feeling so good. Feeling a bit embarrassed. Okay. So you clearly see the right. Just for a minute. Clean change in the state. Big displacement of the family gap. That family gap clearly holding the price. And you can clearly see the law. And it's kind of man. It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. Literally, it's nothing. Why I'm skeptical here? I don't know. Should you enter my question? I was second guessing. I think a lot, but this is a plus 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 market maker by model, and it's clearly hit my 2 to 2.5 ratio. It balanced to this fair value to this breaker, and what happened here is holding the price. So the last form value that holding the price, that holding like this candle is rebalancing this fair value, clear out this liquidity. Then what? Changing the state to the upside. Fair value got flipped here, rebalance to this breaker, rebalance to this layer to this inversion fair value. Rebalance to this inversion fair value, good push, break this level, form the 5 minutes fair value. That 5 minutes fair value holding the price pushing higher towards the opposite liquidity. And it's almost hit the take profit, I guess, but not exactly. Now it's rebalanced to the 15 minutes inversion and the 5 minutes fair value, recently formed bullish fair value here. So it's kind of good in my perspective. The only thing which I'm not feeling good is my second guess. This is a good model, bro. If I just projected this, you can clearly see that. This is the market maker clean buy model, right? A plus plus buy model. You can put here. This is where our target should be. I always like to put it like why it's not more okay. To the body, to this loss manipulation bit. So loss manipulation bit to the downside, changing the state with big displacement. So inside this fair value, we can enter the position, put the stop at this low, and you can clearly see where the price start to reverse its direction. Exactly inside the 2 to 2.5, it started reverse. So once it hit this 2.5, which means the 2. Once you tap the 2, you can close the position. As soon as it's reached this place, it started reverse its direction. Okay, all good. Hindsight, I was I talk like a genius, but I need to do a lot of things. I need to execute positions and call direction live in the live market as I did here. Like how I did here, I had to analyze all those things. This is I expected. This is I expected. And I didn't tap. This is I also expected. This is a clean market maker by model. It's first like cleared, change the state, fair value. I should do enter with the stop with the low, but avoid the reason why it's again is that I'm not sure. And at this point, I can enter the position here, but think about it for a moment. It should be executed here. It should be executed here or here, here. This is where I need to enter, right? Rebalance to this level, come back, cleared out, good bullish reaction. I should have entered here, put the stop at this low. This is supposed to be the entry that I should take today because A plus 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 entry was 3 entries I should do take today, Monday. But unfortunately, I missed everything. I'm not execute even a single trade. I execute this with very minimum lot and I execute this. I don't know why the hell I execute this. I execute this. I don't see any structure here, but just a pumping towards upside. No fair value created, no change the state. As soon as it's flipped, I close my position. As soon as it's flipped my direction, flipped this family gap, it's kind of bullshit. Once you exit the position, you should sit. Why the hell you then closed it? So for this, I should keep my stop here, right? But so the reason why it failed, there is no change of state, there is no nothing here, bro. Just rebalance to the recently formed bullish family gap. That's it. All good. I'm gonna close the live right now. I'm going to go for my work. I have to prepare food for myself. I'll go. I'll come tomorrow and do some speculation.